And yeah, I'm going to be focusing on solo content in the future, but I saw a couple of people on Twitter being like, oh, is he never going to do collabs again? That's kind of... No, I'm not going to never do collabs again. I just want to focus primarily on solo content. In the past, I was like letting collab content take up like 3 to 4 days out of a week. I think that's too much. If anything, I mean, I can do like morning streams and evening streams and then do both. But I just want to focus on solo content because I think I was just letting it get a bit weak to the point where I was just like following storylines. I want to like improve myself as an entertainer, and I've talked about the fact that I want to like improve myself as like someone who can actually like interview people and stuff as well. So it's all just part of like a journey of making myself a better streamer for you guys. So yeah, it's all something I'm working on. That's the plan. It's not like completely getting rid of collabs forever. It's just like focusing on solo content and not prioritizing like, oh, somebody invited me to this, so I guess I have to cancel all other things. That kind of thing. Next archive guest? Don't know yet. We'll see. It depends. Like if I see a game that I really like and I really think will be good to play with someone, or if I just feel like I really want to hang out with someone, it'll be that kind of thing. And we won't be doing that every week either. We'll be doing that like just when I feel like it, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, whatever. Just when I feel like it. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'm hoping to do more creative streams. Like I'm hoping to do, I can't tell you. I've got a lot of ideas for like solo creative streams that should be interesting if I can get them working. But yeah, I knew that that would be a super calm and relaxing atmosphere to do a first one-on-one with on this kind of thing. I had a whole list of questions. I asked one of them. Most of the way through, I was like, well, I don't really need to interrupt this. This conversation is just developing naturally. I don't need to cut in at all. It went into some very different directions than I expected, but it was just a very calm conversation the whole way through. That's the best way to do it, though. Really, yeah. Pio carried you? He genuinely did. I was like, yo, I'm going to have these ready. I'm going to be like a proper conversationalist. I'm going to guide the conversation. It was just like, nah, I'm just having fun chatting and playing a game. We'll see how it goes with Voxy next week. I'm going to have a different set of questions for Voxy. But with Pio-chan, it was just like, I got to ask one question. Otherwise, we hit a couple of the ones that I was going to go into anyway. About like video games and stuff, but genuinely. I have failed. In everything I've aimed to do, I'm not going to lie. With Pio-chan, at least I was able to take control of the conversation by the end. With Voxy just goes off on his own. I could not control that conversation whatsoever. That's something I need to work on, which isn't a bad thing, because me and Voxy, we were just having a nice conversation. It was a chill time the whole way through. I enjoyed the shit out of that collab. It was not a shared archive. A shared archive's whole thing is supposed to be like interviewing someone and getting to know someone, but with that one, it was just like Voxy just guided the conversation in whatever direction. It was great. That's the thing. I didn't really have to guide the conversation at all. It's hard to like, with somebody with as big a personality as Voxy, I don't think I know anyone in Nijisanji who has as big a personality as Voxy. He just talks and it's just a good time to chat to him. But yeah, no, that's a skill that I want to work on. Definitely, is actually being able to control conversations and actually being able to guide them in a direction I can. With Pio-chan, it was kind of more I got distracted. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just not good at it. Maybe I'm just only good at like just going off in my own direction. But it's something I want to work on because I want to be able to do that kind of thing. It's especially good for like interacting with people for the first time. Is like having the power to just be able to be like, hey, let's go on and do it like normally as well and not awkwardly. Not just constantly being like, so tell me about your childhood. What's your relationship like with your mother? That would be weird as shit. But finding natural ways to like guide the conversation into like different topics, that's something I need to be able to learn to do. That takes practice. Yeah, it's not practice that I really have, but I mean, I think I'm good at talking just like in general. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to finally give up and just start a podcast. Just be like, you know what, this is it. Just random conversations all the time. I think you're good with flowing conversations. Thank you, Siri. I think I'm good at like conversing with just about anyone. I think that comes from the fact that I am such a weird fucking person, to be honest. Because I can get along with just about anyone. I can relate to just about anyone. Ever since I was a child, I've been able to like relate with old people and young people. And like, I would relate with my teachers just as well as I related with children. That's the type of person I was. So yeah, I think I'm pretty good at like just chatting with anyone and like being like an emotional person who like understands where they're coming from for feelings. But yeah, actually guiding conversations. There are so many people that are better than that in Niji-sanji. Different people have different strengths, is what I'm saying. And this is a strength that I want to work on more. It's something that I want to learn. So yeah, it just means the first couple of episodes of a shared archive are going to be like me finding my footing, I guess. Learning how to talk to people properly. Once I get down to people that are a bit less spirited, it'll probably be easier. Like if I had someone like Aya, like I really want to talk to Aya. We never really stream together, even though we actually talk a bit and hang out quite a bit offline. We're planning on doing D&D at some point in the future, but that's been for a while that we've been planning. But no, Aya's like a really great person. She's always playing like Overwatch on the server. She's always in the hangout on the server. But yeah, we never really do streams together. But yeah, different people like that who can like talk well, but also like don't talk over people kind of thing. Any future guest plans for a shared archive? I mean, I could do it with pretty much any member of Noctix. I'd like to do it with some people I haven't really spent much time with. So yeah, different people like that, probably from the new wave. I still haven't gotten to know Kodaka or Meliko or Ver at all. So I'm not sure if I'd be able to do a one-on-one with them. I think I'd be super uncomfortable. But for some of the other people, I could like actually, yeah, start a conversation with them, and it actually would be me getting to know them, essentially. Fulgur interviews Petra. Man, I miss Petra. Petra's never around anymore. Time zones are such a bitch. It's so hard to get a hold of Petra at all. Sugar. Oh, once Shu's back, I'd love to. Like, I don't want to stress Shu out too much. Like, Shu right now, it's more like if people advertise a thing and he feels like joining it, he will. We actually tried to invite him to the Cube game the other day. And he just wasn't feeling up to it, which is fair. But yeah, if Shu ever wanted to do it, it'd be great. Maybe Rosemi. Rosemi would be fucking amazing. Rosemi would be someone that I could definitely talk about for hours. Talk with for hours, because we're very similar in like our Chuny vibes. We have very similar interests in games and fiction. Yeah, actually, Rosemi would be a great shot. Enna and her conversation cards. Enna's always fucking hilarious when you talk to people. Enna with her like uncomfortability, even though she's actually very good at socializing. She seems like she's not feeling great. I want to play Barbie Horse Adventure? Maybe. We can play some stupid games on this. I will be down. Is that a two-player game, Aya? Because I would be down. I would be down to play something as dumb as that, as long as it's two-player. I definitely don't want to turn it into like one person playing a game. I would definitely want it to be a game that people play two-player. Oh my god. Of course, Aya's in chat ready to snipe that. Yeah, that's one of the main things I want to do for a shared archive, is find a game that I feel like the guest is going to get into, but not get super distracted by. I think I got more distracted by Rocket League than Voxy. God damn it. Maybe Fall Guys? Fall Guys with Gumi would be pretty good. Gumi's really good at Fall Guys. But yeah, Fall Guys in general is a good game for like, yeah, turning your brain off and just doing stuff. Oh. If I was to bring Luca on, I think a card game would be really good. Gambling with the Mafia boss. Ooh. Anyway. Good ideas. Good ideas.